So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. Brought in by Chris Olave. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. They motion the slot man left. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A run with the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Motion man is Hyatt. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Now he'll run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. On 1st down, Wilson. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Saints' 48-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Carr. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Third and long. Carr. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Tracy. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A tight end in motion now. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Second down, Carr. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Carr. No one open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Saints first down.
What now? What's that?
Here's a run going left. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Carr. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Carr now. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now a run on first down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Carr now on second down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll try to run, and he will score. Derek Carr, touchdown Saints.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Ryland's kick here is good. The Saints get back in it. It is 21-7. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, it's Wilson. This one complete to Melton.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long, it's Wilson. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carr working out of the gun. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Cut. 14, front it.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. 2nd and 11. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
14.
That's good for the Giants.
He'll run with Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Inside the 10, it is caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Play action now. It's caught. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Carr to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Carr throwing on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A carry here for Tracy. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Block that.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Motion man is Hyatt. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
What now?
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Second down, Carr. Now he takes off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now, Carr. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
1st down, New Orleans.
Down! 180! 180, we're good!
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back is Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Carr now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Later two. Hey, later two. That's it.
Carr. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On first down, Carr. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. He'll try the right side this time. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Throwing is Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal. Carr working out of the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Carr. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
We're good.
To throw, it's Carr. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now Wilson on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Saints going to use their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
29. Express.
To throw is Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.